Hello everyone, good evening. We will wait for a few couple of minutes and then we will start. Let everyone join. We will start this webinar in next 1 minute. Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening. This is Fauzan. I work as client service quant in Tradetron. Please confirm if you can hear me and you can see my screen. Okay everyone. Thank you. So yeah, today we are going to create strategy. This webinar is basically for strategy creation. So today we will be creating strategy based on value when keyword. Okay. So we will see an example how to use the value when keyword in our strategy, so that we can make strategies based on that. Okay. So as usual, we will start with the basic creation block. So beginners get an idea what this block is all about. So I will just go in a brief manner. See, this is the create strategy creation block. Okay, this is the info block basically. Here we assign name to our strategy, certain tags based on which our strategy is based on, and we can also assign some description to it. So basically, this block is useful for strategies which are listed on marketplace, so that subscribers can get an idea about it. Okay. So as usual, I'm just giving this webinar on value when keyword. So I will assign some random tags here, like volatility, anything you can describe. And in description, you can describe anything, ABC, XYZ. Okay. So yeah. So this is the from here, from this block we start creating our strategy. So this is the set number 1. Okay. Now beside the set number 1, you will see this block null is selected. So basically this drop down is used when you have any list in your strategy, when you want to create your strategy based on certain list of stocks. So in that circumstances, you can use this list. You can even create your custom list. There are some predefined list for your example. Okay, you can even create your customized link, customized list from here. So I will not deep dive into this creation part. There is already videos regarding the same. You can check out on our YouTube playlist. So we will start with the entry block. Okay. So basically, value and keyword is used to find some specific values whenever the technical conditions matched or satisfied on the charts. Okay. So it is a very powerful keyword with the help of which you can find a high, low, close, or anything you want at that particular time. Whenever the technical indicators means technical conditions got satisfied. So this is just an example. You can play around with this keyword with several of other ways, but I'm just taking an example in this scenario. So we'll start creating the strategy with entry block. And yes, I will please note that this entry block, in this entry block, this is the conditions part and this is the positions part. So it is also called as condition builder and it is position builder. We assign certain conditions, and based on that conditions, if the conditions are getting satisfied, we are going to create the positions. Okay, so don't get confused between these both. So yeah, let's start it. So I will take the first condition as time greater than number, let's say 9:30 or 9:15, whatever you want. Okay. Here I am just taking an example of EMA crossover. See here, this -1 reflects the position of the candle. So -1 represents previous candle, 0 represents current candle. Current candle is nothing but the forming candle, and -1 is already formed candle. So if you want to check for previous of previous candle, then it should be -2. So I'm just selecting as NA4, 50. On this spot we are checking. By clicking this plus sign, you can copy and paste it. Similarly, I'm doing it for here. So I'm just taking whenever the 20 period EMA, I'm just taking an example. Whenever the 40 period EMA is less than 20 period EMA, then we will create a bullish signal. Okay, this is just an example. But what we want to check here is whenever this condition is getting satisfied, what we want is we want the LTP of that particular instrument should be greater than high of that candle. Okay, the EMA candle which crossed over. So for that purpose, we will select LTP. Okay, here similar Nifty 50. Okay, when LTP is greater than value 1. Okay, so here it is, you have couple of options here to select. So we want in this example I am selecting the high of the candle of that crossed EMA crossed candle. So even you can select low, close, or whatever you want, open, even open. So I'm just selecting the high. Okay, sorry, EMA crossed above, again EMA, result we want is high, and this 0 represents the previous crossover. Okay, so if you're selecting it as -1, then it will be previous of previous crossover. I hope you understood. So don't worry about this long condition. Okay, I will explain it in a very basic way so that you can easily understand it. So here what we have checked here is when EMA 20 period EMA is greater than 40 period EMA. Okay, now what we want is On whichever candle this condition is getting satisfied, we want high of that candle. So for that we are using value when keyword. So here as usual we have to select the instrument name. It should be NFO Nifty. Okay, so EMA here will be 20 period only. 20 period EMA crossed above EMA 40 period, so it will be 40. And instrument name will be NFO Nifty 50. Okay, so we want the high of that candle. So here also we have to select the instrument name for the same. Okay, so this keyword will return us the high of the crossed over candle. Okay, so we will create the position here simply. It will be NFO. If you want to trade in futures, you can select futures, or even you can select options by selecting the it as call or put, whatever you want. And it has to be in lots as it is in derivatives. Okay, so just add it. So whenever the crossover happened, we want the futures to be bought. Okay. Similarly, if we want for means for the exit trade, what we can do here is we'll simply just copy it here, simply paste it, and just remove this condition. Okay. Similarly, we will check here for low. Okay, and we will change here for 40. It will be 20. Crossed below. Okay, whenever the LTP is less than low of that candle, whenever the 40 period crossed above 20, crossed below 20 EMA. Okay. Similarly, we will assign instrument name for the same. Okay. So now this condition will return us the low of that candle. Okay. Whichever candle is crossing the 40 period below 20 period. It will be also in this. Okay. So by this you can create like this, and even you can create a PNL based condition if you want with these conditions. So as you all know that PNL can't be in end. So what we are doing here is we will create a group. So you can look closely how to create a group. You just have to click on this group button, and after that just drag and drop here your conditions. Just drag like this and drop it here. Okay, and after that just click on condition once. Okay, so you will see this and or gate here. So just select and here because we want both of these conditions, and just delete the extra condition box. And apart from that, our main condition should be in or because we want PNL based conditions also in our exit. So you can simply click here PNL, this then number, let's say minus 10,000 or whatever you want. Okay. Similarly, we will make it for profit also. PNL greater than 10,000. You just click on submit button. Okay. So we will. So this condition will check for stop loss as well as target also. So this will check for exit one. Okay, so whenever these conditions are getting satisfied, we'll take an exit. So as usual, we'll discuss some of the advanced settings which usually you people are doubtful of. So here, see, first we have to notice here is start condition check after exchange open and last condition check before exchange closes. So these two timings are very vital. Okay, the reason being these advanced settings, whichever settings you are setting here, it works on the strategy level and not on the set level. Okay, so suppose if you are selecting it as 10 minutes, so our exchange opens at 9:15. So we are giving the command that start condition check after exchange open is 10 minutes. So our condition checking will start after 10 minutes, that is 9:25, since our market opens at 9:15. So although we have condition, we have assigned here condition as 9:30. Suppose if you have condition here as time greater than 9:15, still these conditions will be ignored because this condition checking time is of 9:25. Okay. Similarly, in some of your strategies, you might have the condition as time greater than, let's say 3:15. Okay, so let's say time greater than 3:15. That is nothing but 15:15 in 24 hours format. Okay, so suppose here your condition is of time greater than 15:15, that is 3:15, but your algorithm will not take an exit in case if this is selected as 15 minutes, because our exchange closes at 3:30, and if you are selecting here as 15 minutes, then there is a high possibility then that your algorithm will never create an exit based on your time. Okay, because the condition has been stopped for checking. So for that reason, it's always better to keep this as 1 minute or as per your entry exit time. So this time should be lesser than your entry exit time in order to take an exit or entry, correct? Now here is the price execution techniques. So here there are various, you got various, I can say features regarding the price execution type, like average of bid ask, best price, market price, LTP. Nevertheless, apart from market price, all other types of price executions place an limit order, okay, on your broker's terminal. So it's always better to select market price to have the highest probability of executing your orders. Okay, and this is the tranching size. So basically, this is what we can say here is, suppose if you have 10 lots in your strategy, okay, and you want to place partially, means you want to place orders partially when your conditions are getting satisfied. So what you can do here is you can select 50% or any percent of your choice. So after 50%, means first whenever your conditions are getting satisfied, out of the 10 lots, 5 lots will be placed on your broker terminal or 5 lots will be executed. And after this specified time, in this case, it is 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, it will place another 5 lots. That is 50%. Okay, so that is tranching. So here comes a trailing stop loss. It helps you to trail your stop loss based on your P&L conditions. Again, as I told you earlier, that these advanced settings works on strategy level and not on set level. Okay, so this trailing stop loss also works on strategy level and not on specific set level. I hope I'm clear. So here it is reactivate on exit after. So as you means as I said earlier, that these conditions are on strategy level. So obviously this exit is not a set specific exit. This is universal exit. So whatever suppose in from these conditions, whichever condition is getting satisfied and your algorithm is taking an exit, that is universal exit, then and then only it will reactivate on this specified time. Okay, so minimum time is of 2 minutes and maximum you can choose as per your choice. So this is check conditions every. So this is also very important aspect of your strategy. So suppose if you're running on a very lower time frames like 1 minute or 3 minutes, so what happens is whenever your condition checking time is of 1 minute, so there is a high probability that you might miss your trades because it might happen that whenever your conditions are getting satisfied, that might be the lapse time of the strategy. So what does this mean by lapsed time? So basically, whenever you are setting the condition time as 1 minute, So I'm just taking a hypothetical situation. Suppose your algorithm is taking 3 seconds or 4 seconds to check your entire conditions. Okay. So if you're keeping it as 1 minute, check conditions every 1 minute. So what happens is from entry till universal exit, it is considered as one complete cycle of an algorithm. So let's say if an algorithm is taking 3 to 4 seconds to complete one cycle. So now it will wait for one complete minute, that is 60 seconds. And after that, it will again checking the conditions. So suppose if your conditions are getting satisfied in that lapse period of 60 seconds, then it will be completely ignored. So to better to not to miss the trades and not to miss the condition checking, we can say condition checking phenomena. So what you can select here is you can select check continuously. Now continuously means if an algorithm is taking 3 to 4 seconds to complete one cycle, it will after the 3 or 4 seconds, it will again check look for the conditions if it is getting satisfied or not. Okay, so chances of missing the trades or slipping the trades is quite less in this check continuously. So basically, this is the capital required block. So this block is useful for the creators whose strategies are listed on marketplace, or we can say paid for paid strategies, so that their subscribers can get an idea how much margin is required for the strategy to be executed. And please make note, this is the customized amount. Okay, this is not the specified amount from your broker's margin. This is the generalized amount you can enter here. Suppose if your margin for your trade is of 10,000, you can write here as 10,000, or you can create a buffer of 2,000 and you can select 12,000 here, so your subscribers can get an idea about it. So as I already explained this block, so this is the rollover on expiry block. So as name specifies, this block is useful to roll over your existing positions, or we can say open positions in your strategy to next expiry. Okay, on expiry day, this block works on expiry day. So if we are selecting here as next week, and here it will be 15:00, it means 3 p.m. So on expiry day, if your open positions are there before 3 p.m., so what it will do is after 3 p.m. or at 3 p.m., it will roll over your existing positions to next week expiry. You can even select for next month expiry. Okay. So this is the marketplace settings. Basically, this settings is for marketplace listed strategies. You can, if you want to list your strategy on marketplace, you can simply click here on yes. Okay. You have the option of subscribers with private link. Either you can select this or you can select publish to marketplace. So suppose if you don't want to list your strategy on Patreon's marketplace, you can simply set this to yes. Means if you want to share it with your close group of people, so you can share the URL of the strategy from here URL bar. Okay, and they can duplicate it. So here is an option for duplicate. Allow others to duplicate. You can select yes, and obviously those strategies which are on marketplace, you can select here as no. Here the invoice frequency for variable fee, you can select invoice frequency for per month, per quarter, per year, as per your choice. So automatic invoice will be generated against that subscriber. So you can even select the monthly fixed fee, okay, or variable fee as per your choice. Okay. Yeah, so that is done. So you can simply click on this create button and your strategy has been created. Okay. So if you have any queries, any doubts regarding the same, you can ask the same in the Q&A box. So Srinivas is asking, will PNL keyword work in repair or set-wise exit? No, Srinivas, as I already mentioned, that is strategy level keyword and not set specific keyword. Okay. So it won't work. Means, yeah, this is one general question amongst the user. So by the means of it will not work means it will work, but it won't produce the desired result which you want. Okay. So one user is asking, how can we check if repair continuous condition is being checked in notification logs? Only entry condition entry is there, not for repair continuous. So Ashok, repair continuous conditions are already there. If you can see the notification logs closely, there will be mentioned in the means trade executed corner in the downwards of the strategy. From the notification logs, you will see the traded instrument or whatever keywords you're using in repair. There will be repair mentioned there. So Balakrishna is asking, can you help for the coding? Yeah, definitely will be help for custom strategy creation. Okay, so I will share you the. You can come to a support chat, and we will share you the link for the same. So one user is asking, can we create strategy for range bars? Yeah, you can create the strategy. So Sagar is asking, I want to create straddle and want to put 50% stop loss above traded price on both legs. So Sagar, there is already a template present as well as the video present on our YouTube's playlist. Please refer that. So Gurpreet is asking in straddle, if SL of both legs is 30%, after SL hit, then sell again same CE or PE with 300 different strike from ATM of both side with 30% SL. So Gurpreet, what you can do here is in whichever repair you are taking the exit, just use that repair strike by using the traded instrument keyword. I will just give you a brief idea because your strategy is quite complex. It might take more time. So for understanding, I'm just giving you an idea how to create it. So suppose this repair is executing your sell leg, okay, exit leg. So what you can do here is you can just select traded instrument keyword. Here the position itself you can use. You can select FX here. You can here you will use traded instrument. Just take strike, specify the set number, condition number, and leg number, as well as the underline. Okay. So by this, the strike of previous sold straddle will be fetched, and you can take the condition position based on that. And suppose if you want 300 distance from that, then you can use that in find strike keyword. CE, here you can select CE or PE, whatever you want. So here you can select the traded instrument. It will be number. Yes. Okay. So here you can specify the strike. Okay. And just specify the leg number, condition number, and set number. Also the underline and number. In number you can select 300. Okay, because you want 3 strikes ahead. So by this condition you can do that. Okay. So one user is asking, can I opt for starter plan and then upgrade to retail plan with Fire's 25% is applicable in this case? No, for Fire's 25% discount, you have to select the only initial plan. Okay, so every time when you renew the subscription, you will get 25% on that plan. So Bala is asking, who is the data vendor for Tradetron? Will it differ for any normal stockbroker? So our current users reporting that there are data mismatches. So see, Bala, what actually happens is on Tradetron, means the data is not different. Data is not we can say incorrect, but the data is mismatched actually, because the reason being is Tradetron use data from True Data. Okay, and other trading view or other charting platforms has a different candle formation time. So if you're using the candle time of as 30 minutes or 1 hour, the first 30-minute candle forming time of in Tradetron is from 9:15 to 9:30. Second candle is 9:30 to 10. Third candle is 10 to 10:30. Okay, so in this fashion it continues till the day, throughout the day. But if you can see it in TradingView or on other charting platforms, see, most of the brokers use TradingView as their charting platform. So in that, the first 30-minute candle is formed from 9:15 to 9:45. So due to this difference, certain OHLC values calculation is different. Okay. So one user is asking, will it automatically buy and sell the stocks, or it will give notification whenever the entry and exit conditions meets? See, Vinayak, you have the option for the both. If you want your strategy to be completely automatic, you can select it as live auto while deploying a strategy. But if you want to give the permission once your strategy is means has satisfied the conditions, then you can select it as live deployment. Live auto one click. Okay, so if you're selecting it live auto one click, then it will take your permission before executing the trade once your condition is satisfied. So Jay Mundra is asking, is it same for 1 hour also? Yeah, Jay, it is same for 1 hour also. So in Tradetron, the first 1 hour candle is formed from 9:15 to 10 a.m. Second candle is 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay, but in other charting platforms is 9:15 to 10:15 is the first candle. So other than that, all other timings are same. Okay, or other candle means if you're using the candle time frame, lower candle time frames, so it is all same. So one user is asking, position -1 of 5 minute at 9:20 will always return. Yeah. So basically, Srinivas, what happens is the first candle, suppose the if you're selecting as 9:20 candle, then the -1 candle will definitely of 9:15 candle. So what happens is whenever you're checking on 9:15, your condition starts checking at 9:15 and you're checking the condition -1. So there is a high probability that whatever the conditions are getting checked, it is getting checked on the previous day's last candle of 5 minutes. So that's why you can see that the values might be different. So one user is asking, how can we get previous day closing price? So it's pretty simple. For previous day closing price, you just have to click here. Instead of this EMA, you just have to click close here. I will just give you an example how to do that. you just have to click close -1, and it is day candle. So this will return you the previous day close value. So one user is asking, how do you place trigger order for entry? I believe you are asking about the stop loss trigger. So basically stop loss trigger won't work in entry condition. It will work in repair condition. So if you want to trade based on SLN, if your orders are SLN, that is stop loss market order, then you can click here on repair, and repair stop loss trigger, you can place your SLN conditions. So one user is asking, should I keep always open TradeTron portal and broker portal for fully automated trading? So it is not required actually. You don't have to keep your TradeTron portal continuously open as well as your broker portal. But certain brokers have this condition that their trading terminal should be logged in while the APIs are connected. So you have to check with your broker once. So if your broker don't have any such conditions, then you don't have to continuously open the portals. But yes, we recommend that you should monitor your trades, even though they are automated. But you have to monitor your trades if they are in active state, or means if they are live or in error state. For that sake, you have to monitor your trades, but it is not required. So one user is asking, VWAP close VWAP 945 value as SL. I didn't understood your question completely. Can you please elaborate on this? So, will recording of this webinar will be available? Yes, Pratyusha, this recording will be available. It will be uploaded on YouTube. You can check on TradeTron's YouTube channel. So one user is asking how to check in other repair one's condition, condition whether repair one's one condition executed or not when you have two repairs. So Krishna, there is already a separate video on means traded instrument keyword. Basically here you can use traded instrument keyword to fetch whether the previous repair once is executed or not. So there is a detailed video regarding the same on our YouTube channel. You can please visit there and you can check that. It is explained in very detailed manner. So one user is asking, sometimes while editing this paste option is not available. So in that case, what you can do here is, whenever the paste option is not available, you can simply click here on copy, okay, and just scroll down and just click on update button. So as soon as you will click this update button or create button, okay, in case of first time creation, it will be create button. Now it is coming as update. So as soon as you will create the means press the create or update button, the paste option will be available. So Krishna is asking, if I'm having one set, it is working properly. If I'm having two sets, it is exiting from the set, but not from the strategy. So if you want to exit from the strategy, what you can do is you can place your exit conditions in your universal exit block. So as soon as your universal exit block will satisfied, then the entire strategy will be exited. Sorry, Gurpreet, we cannot make the specify means customized video on straddle adjustment. Although there is several videos regarding the same, how to create the straddle and how to adjust the straddle. So you can check that out. And if you want any customized requirement, then you can come us to our support chat. We will share you the customized strategy creation link, and you can check that out. Okay. So Pratyusha is asking, can you backtest this strategy? Yeah, definitely you can backtest this strategy. However, you have to make sure that before backtesting your strategy, you have to run your strategy first on paper trade and to check whether all the conditions are getting checked perfectly, means all the syntax are correct and it is working fine. So once it is working fine, then you can definitely test it, means you can backtest it. Also, stock options is not available. Stock options data is not available in backtest. So don't backtest on stock options. You can do it for index options, index futures, as well as for stock futures and equity stocks also. So Vijay is asking, can we have a basket of stocks? I believe you are talking about list. So if your question is regarding list, yeah, definitely you can create a list of stocks. So for backtesting, the data available is since Jan 2020. So, but in one go, you can't backtest of since Jan 2020. So what you can do here is you can make interval of 6 months, and within interval of six months, you can check the data, backtest data. So I'm not seeing any new question here. So I think it's pretty much done. I hope this webinar was quite useful for you all. Okay. So happy weekend. Bye.